Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the Democrat governor of New Mexico has just done something so shocking that it puts her state in what I think is a massive constitutional crisis. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So the Democrat governor, she spoke before the media after signing an executive order. And I want you to know what she did, because it's more than just an executive order. And there's something I'm going to tell you after I show you her video that should absolutely terrify you about what she did, because it's the blueprint, it's the playbook, and I'm going to tell you how they pulled it off. But what she did was she suspended concealed and open carry in Albuquerque and the surrounding county for a minimum of 30 days, unilaterally, invoking what she believes is the governor's power, but which I believe is constitutionally absolutely not within her power. Because an 11-year-old boy got shot, a little girl got shot, for some reason she believes these are legal guns that are being used, because they haven't caught the criminals. And her assumption, I guess, is that legal, law-abiding gun owners are going around randomly shooting people, and that these are not illegal black market guns, and somehow her order is going to protect people. Well, she was right about one thing. She said she'd be challenged in court for this, and that's already happened. Let's go ahead and take a look at what she said, and then I want to tell you why it's even more dangerous than it seems.
If you're out under this order, if it stands, you notice I said if, and I think I've warned everyone that we expect a challenge. Probably while you're writing this, we're getting a challenge, and that's the way it should work.
Last follow-up.
Yeah.
But
your point is valid.
You took an oath to the Constitution. Isn't it unconstitutional to say you cannot exercise your carry license?
With one exception, and that is if there's an emergency, and I've declared an emergency for a temporary amount of time, I can invoke additional powers. No constitutional right, in my view, including my oath, is intended to be absolute. There are restrictions on free speech. There are restrictions on my freedoms. In this emergency, this 11-year-old and all these parents who have lost all these children, they deserve my attention to have the debate about whether or not in an emergency we can create a safer environment. And I'm doing everything I know to do, and I think showing a little courage, even when the clarity of that courage will be challenged, is worth the fight.
Now, what she did was she invoked a public health emergency to enact these powers so that she could ban guns. Why is that important? Well, when's the first time you saw a governor invoke the public health thing to create policy, to go against their state's constitution and grab executive power and start issuing orders by fiat and mandating things and telling you where you can go and what you could do and what you had to wear on your face and what you had to get in your arm? I'm not going to have to say it. You know exactly when it was. They called it a public health emergency, and it gave untold powers to the governors of these states. And I said then, these Democrat governors were not going to stop here. They got drunk with power. Now they see the blueprint of how to grab that power, and they will grab it. They will grab it. And if she's not stopped, if this doesn't get all the way to the Supreme Court and she gets smacked down, as she should be, for violating people's constitutional rights, if that doesn't happen, we're all doomed. We're literally all doomed, because they can say public health emergency then for anything and take away your rights. This was the slippery slope we warned about. I want your comments on this, and I really want you to share this because people need to know. Also, please remember to like and subscribe. That really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.